What is the most overlooked part of the planning process when building a home?
Oh, the most overlooked part of the planning process. I would say, uh, in my experience, it's been really working with the lot and positioning or designing the home to optimize the sun, whether it's for light or if you're trying to get it for heat or so forth. I think it's really the positioning of the home on the specific lot. There's so many homes. There's one home in particular that I drive past here on one of the streets, and they have all of this glass facing west, and you can't block the sun on the east or the west, right? So when the sun's setting on the west, just beating into this house. I can't imagine in the middle of the summer if it's 30 degrees Celsius outside, and all the sun is, as the sun starts to go down, just start beaming into this house. And it's funny because then you look down the side of the house, this huge house, I don't know how many square feet it is, but there's 4 huge air conditioners going down the side of the house. So obviously they know it's an issue. Would they have changed anything? I don't know, but I think a design could have been done a little bit better, or maybe some design features could have been factored in to that particular house to maybe block the sun at those times of at the time of year when you're going to need to cool the home, instead of wasting all that energy. And who knows how much it costs? Maybe they don't care based on the size of the house. But if you're thinking outside of just the costs of it, right? So that, I think, if done properly, you can maximize the sun to get you heat in the winter months, colder months, and block it to make sure that you don't have that additional heat to get rid of in the warmer months, in the summer months. And then you could even position some windows really just to give you some nice daylight, to make the space feel a lot brighter and be a lot more enjoyable when you're sitting in that space. I think we underestimate the power of just sunlight. We need sunlight we need that vitamin D. You're not going to get it through the windows, but still, just having the psychology of having that sunlight instead of having to rely on artificial light is a huge aspect of psychology, and that affects our moods and can really affect us if we're not aware of it. So knowing myself, my wife, knowing that we like the sunlight, we know that about ourselves, and I'm sure everybody. I'm not going to say you are all the same. There's some people who like the night owls, who like being out at night, but I think we all need that sunlight to really feel optimal. So position, when you're going through the design process, make sure your designer knows or can at least work with the different angles of the sun and design it around that sun, as well as work with your energy advisor to make sure that they know how that sun is going to affect the performance of your home.